Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to
Oh
going around
wow,
in circles.
your your mic is cutting in and out. Everyone just missed that completely. Oh dear, and that latency isn't helping.
Well, I
All
did
right,
an intro.
playtime is over. Let's let's continue to work on this because we were talking about positioning, seeing where where things should go theoretically. So we've got this. This is where we're up to, right? So we've got a position for green circuits. It's going to be the first thing we ever do. Secondly, it's going to run into red circuits. The red circuits are then going to move into speed modules, along with some of the green circuits. A bit like that. Red circuits. And the red circuits are also going to go into the processing modules, the processing units. Call them what you will, you know, whatever. It made sense to me. So from this build here, this can shoot directly into the rocket control units, can't it?
Yeah. Which do you want above? I was thinking above.
Above. So
You'll be pretty wide by now.
yeah, it will be pretty wide. So take these two outputs and go straight up.
Just go. Yeah.
And the rocket control unit build can be quite tall then. It can just
Yeah.
keep going up.
You could maybe build it columns.
Yep. Well, it depends on how many we're going to support, doesn't it?
Yeah. I found that you need quite a lot of these.
Okay. I'm not
But your
scared.
yeah. I would plan for 2 columns.
Two. I was thinking more like 4, 5.
Yeah. Well, you want it as however wide the processing unit that build is probably how wide in columns you want the rocket control unit.
Yeah.
As far as you want to go.
Well, really, I'd like it to be nicely balanced as a factory. To have.
Yeah, it's 4 in the morning. I'm not doing the maths.
I wouldn't expect you to, mate. I'm just thinking about. Well, hold on. We need to also get steel up to the low density structures.
Might be best if it jumps over the iron bus that's finished,
Well,
and then come back over rather than trying to wriggle through the red circuit and processing unit. They're going to be quite beefy, and getting underground belt under it is going to be difficult.
so what you're really saying, Will, is that the steel should really be on the left, is what you're saying.
Yes. Or the extreme right, and it can come up over here. If you're building it on the right, then just bring it back.
Alright, you know what? It's going on the left. We'll make it fit. So this will come from the iron and come out here to steel. And then the steel will head north. Oh. Okay, where else does it need to go? It doesn't need to go in there. It needs to go into
So,
solar panels and also the low density structures.
which are both up here. So we want this steel. Oh, side thought. What if you do your steel up here? If your iron bus could carry on up after accumulators. Accumulators would be first.
Well, it's just that the running the iron bus, that means I'm going to have to run an extra 8 lines.
Yeah.
Instead of it being 24, it can be 16. So that's a little bit easier to handle.
But it won't work the game as much.
Sorry, what was that?
But it won't work the game as much. And you want to work the
Dear. Well, because handling a 24 lane main bus is a pain in the head.
Mm-hmm.
Like you haven't seen the rebalancer that Zenith did. It's insane, and doing that anytime you want to kind of handle the bus, it's horrible because you can do a 16 lane pretty easily. Like that's not hard.
Yeah.
But a 24 is just difficult. So that's why I was thinking, well, let's take 8 very early on in the piece, stuff them straight into the furnaces, so that we can run a beefy steel build. That's going to be 8 steel lines, basically. No, it won't be 8 steel lines.
I was going to say 8. I've had this with Mad Zoe. 8 iron lines will not make 8 steel lines.
How many would it make?
I think it's 2.
Well, there you go. So that, instantly handles that problem, and then we've just got the issue of running 16 steel. And the majority of that, 16 iron, and then the majority of that iron ends up in the green circuit build anyway.
I personally don't think that's enough steel. That I'm giving 8 lanes to steel. I think I am. Yeah, I'm giving 8, and I'm giving 4, and it's not even close to enough. So 8 on this build. You don't need 16 up here anyway. Once you've got past steel, you don't need that much iron.
Yeah, okay. So really, there's a bit of an opportunity there to balance out that number and get this to be not necessarily 8, but possibly something more along the lines of, say, 10 or 12 or something.
Yeah, probably 12, and then keep 4 going up.
12 and then 12 coming up.
No. Oh yeah, sorry, you got 24 lanes, don't you?
Yes.
You probably only need 4 coming up. If that, because if you look at, nothing actually takes iron plate.
Except for the green circuit build.
Oh yeah. Bother. That's that. Why'd you invite me again?
Because you help and stuff.
Yeah, I don't help. I hinder.
Okay. So from up here, what else do we need to put in place? Well, radars are easy. Rocket fuel can do its own thing, kind of out here-ish.
Yeah, rocket fuel's done at the oil build nowadays, because it's all oil based.
Yeah.
That just arrives magically at the end.
Okay, so that's that. Sorry, what was the question?
No, I was just talking to myself about what we've got and what we haven't.
Because
I feel like there's something missing.
And only radars. They can be built kind of just randomly.
Yeah, they're easy enough. You don't even need that many factories making them. Just like probably 2 factories will be more than enough.
It's really a blip on the radar.
You only need 5 per launch, so it's like nothing.
Yeah. Easy enough to buffer up a few hundred of them quite quickly. So the low density structures, they're accessing copper, steel, and then part of the plastic as well, which will run in somewhere. Yeah, okay.
You need to know where the oil's coming in.
Sorry, you're being cut off again, Will.
You need to know where the oil's coming in.
Need to know where the oil is coming in. Okay. Well, I'm envisioning that the oil would come in somewhere on the left here. because there's a diagonal main bus line that runs, you know, somewhere down here. So obviously the copper smelter is going to come off there, and then these are going to stretch out to the main bus line. So the main bus will come up here, and I'm figuring that we'll eventually end up with a bit of space over here maybe to then bring the oil in. Failing that, there's also a space up north where we could also bring the oil in and then pipe it down. So really,
I guess it doesn't really matter where it's built. It's just where it's going to arrive from. You're only going to have two products coming in: the batteries and the plastic. Oh, and the rocket fuel. But the rocket fuel where are the silos in there?
Well, that's was my next question: is where do the silos need to go to be conveniently placed for all this stuff?
Yeah, you're looking here and they're coming out. Rocket control units spitting out the top. Have to turn and come up. I'm guessing here at the top of it.
We can always do rocket fuel like over here or something.
Yeah.
Silo. And with the satellites, do you just build them by logistics spots?
Yeah, I feed the solar panels and the accumulators. Everything except the radar, really. I just bring the radar over by bot. Everything else just feeds to a factory by belt, and then I just bot the satellites over to the silos.
Okay, how do you do that when there's 6 items?
You end up with a right mess. I've not had a good solution for it yet. Looks something.
Because I'm just looking at the numbers here. You really need... Phew. I'm keen to see this because I've got an idea of how I would do it, but
You build your idea, I'm going to go grab some more belt.
yeah, have some of mine. Only catch is you got to pick it up. No, I'm kidding. Come here. Stop it. Stop. Yeah.
Yay, belt.
Okay.
Making this up as I go. That would be rocket fuel.
Now, I think I can do this. Let's grab some fast inserters. Sorry, some long-handed inserters. Because just looking at the numbers here, to get that throughput, obviously going to need to have, well, there's 4 items that require 100. 4 items with 100. So you need 100 processing units, 100 basic accumulators, 100 solar panels, and 100 low density structures. So we've got that. Then we need rocket fuel and the radars. So do something like radar. Where's the radar? Here it is. Okay, so do something like that. I got my idea. Where's yours? Yours is shit. Is that seriously your idea?
That's pretty much what I've got at the moment. Although it's split the other way. But...
So have you only got the one assembler then making them?
Yeah.
Oh, look, I've got an idea. Let me fix it.
You know what? I like your idea better. This looks much better. I like
Thank you.
it. And look, here's my real design stuff here. See, that was just a fake one.
I was just kidding about that one.
Yeah.
I think there's even room for a substation. Oh, look at that.
Won't be symmetrical.
Get out of the way.
Not symmetrical.
Okay.
Vault.
Redo it. Redo it all. Okay, there you go. And then
So
obviously...
the belts are your 400s, yeah?
Sorry?
4 belts are the 4 100 products.
Yeah, exactly.
Where does the rocket fuel come in?
Through the requested chest.
That's cheating.
No, it isn't. Because you only need 50 of them. So, obviously, there's going to need to be a fairly significant logistics bot build. But,
Just
you only need one satellite per launch, don't you?
Yeah.
So really, this just needs to keep up to how quickly you're doing the launches.
Yeah.
So
If you've got 2 factories doing it, they could probably support 4 silos.
Okay. So this
Roughly,
build
yeah.
is expandable too.
Yeah. No, actually, it's not, because I think you'll chew through a belt pretty quickly when you're taking 100 items.
Please. See, this is what I'm dreaming of. Just imagine that. Yo, dude, I heard you like launches.
Okay. Good luck beating that.
Yeah, no, that's not going to happen. Oh, belay that, belay that. I didn't belay it quick
Belay.
enough.
Well, dump it down again.
Can be replaced. Alright, we'll keep that, because that's a really good idea, I think. Now, so that's the satellite. The silos put up here. The satellite I can work that in somewhere. Because it just needs to be near, well, this stuff here. That and the accumulators, wherever they are, down here. So, in closing, Colonel Will, any other thoughts? What else do I need to know?
Plan how you're going to feed the stuff into the silos. I've had big trouble with it. I'm halfway through a redesign of mine at the moment. Feeding 3 items into the silos. I ended up with a 3 belt with the 3 main ingredients.
Mm-hmm.
With silos either side. I'm going to use about 3 to simulate 1 silo.
Yeah.
And I should figure out at 7 o'clock in the morning how to insert into both from all 3 lanes.
You done goofed, son.
Yeah. So you need to have a plan for that.
It's fair enough. Like, I can... That's easy to get around, man.
And you need to be able to insert at speed as well, because you want to launch rockets quickly.
Yep. Well, similar kind of idea. 2 long-handed, one fast. And then 3rd input item running down the side.
Don't forget to allow for the requester putting in.
What was that?
Don't forget to allow for the requester putting in the sat. But that's easy. You just go underground, I guess.
Yep, okay. So, yeah, okay, I see what you're saying. So, because the satellite's going to get put in, we could probably do something like that.
Yeah.
On this side.
You only need one. And then where we are now, you want to run beacons. Speed beacons down here.
Ah, okay, so beacons too.
Just make the silo go faster.
Yep, okay. And obviously productivity modules in... Yeah, so that they move nice and fast. Alright, well, thank you for joining me, Will. It's a shame that you haven't been able to talk more. I think you've been talking on the other end there. I just haven't been able to hear you. So, yeah, I think that kind of is the basic layout of the crusher. So just to recap really quickly, because we hit 20 minutes, iron furnace, copper furnace, steel furnace coming over here into a really nice green circuit build. The iron will then head into the accumulators. After the green circuits, we'll go into the red circuit build, which is going to pull pretty much the remainder of the copper off the line. The red circuits are going to head into speed modules and processing units. From there, they'll run into the rocket control units, because the rocket control units only take those two products. The low density structures will take advantage of the steel that's coming in, and the solar panels up here will also have the green circuits running in. Now, just as a quick thought, they also need copper. Would it make sense to put the solar panels in here? Well,
Yep, that does. They need the steel as well, which should go over for.
just thinking, because, like, yeah, after this, that's a long way away. It's all the way up there. I might think about it a little bit more, because there's going to be a lot of playing around. So, well, thanks very much for joining me, ladies and gentlemen. Look forward to seeing you in the next episode.